Hello everybody, welcome to this ZipDrill presentation. My name is Terry Stockermans and I am your host. Second video, I will present you the vision of ZipDrill, of our company. So what do we exactly plan to achieve? At ZipDrill, as you can see on our business card, we focus on knowledge and equipment for conservation agriculture. But what is exactly conservation agriculture? Conservation agriculture takes its origin in the fact that farmers have seen worldwide issues with soils. For examples, already in the 1930s, farmers in North America have seen issues with the Dust Bowl. Also, in South America and in parts of Europe, we have seen soil erosion. Furthermore, around the Mediterranean area, we have seen desertification. But globally, on a larger scale, we have observed a rapid soil degradation, like for example in Flevopolder. Flevopolder is a very young polder in the Netherlands. It's only 50 years old. However, we already see fertility issues in the Flevopolder. The soils are degrading in the Flevopolder. So farmers are facing soil issues worldwide, and farmers also observe that in mature areas there's no soil issues. So some of them decided to mimic nature. Indeed, if nature does not have an issue, why not mimic it? And this is the general concept of conservation agriculture, mimicking nature. Here you can see two pictures. One picture is very green and we can see here some natural space. And the second picture is brown and we can see a plowed field. When we compare those two fields, we will see very quickly three differences. The first one is that nature, the green field, nature always cover the soil. With living plants or with decaying plants, the soil is always covered in nature. The second difference is that nature does not disturb the soil. You might sometimes see a wild pig, but the disturbance is very limited. This is all the disturbance you get. And the third difference between nature and tillage is that you can see the diversity, I would say. You can see the diversity above ground, but more than anything, there is diversity below ground. In the soil itself, if you will count the number of living beings in the soil, you will find millions of little bugs such as bacteria, fungus, insects, protozoa. And this is farmers who have decided to go for conservation agriculture have decided to apply those three principles to their land. So, those three principles are keep the soil covered, avoid soil disturbance, and increase biodiversity. The second principle, avoid soil disturbance, is also sometimes called zero tillage. And further in this presentation, I will use sometimes the expression of zero tillage. So which crops can we do today in conservation agriculture? Since many years, farmers know how to safely crop winter crops, such as winter wheat, winter barley. So you can also safely crop cover crops and grassland. Nowadays, you can see that summer crops such as corn, sorghum, and sunflower, are getting better in conservation agriculture, and ZipDrill helps a lot to get them right. And in the close future, you will see farmers getting into wood crops. They will do wood crops under conservation agriculture. In Switzerland, it's already been since 15 years that there are some research on how to do sugar beet in conservation agriculture. And in Argentina, they are doing onions since more than 5 years. I truly believe that those crops are the next big thing in conservation agriculture in the close future. But why would you do conservation agriculture? So, as I explained before, conservation agriculture is environmental friendly. There is a long list of positive effects, but I will not name them all. But you understand, it's very good for the soil, stop soil erosion, it helps to regenerate soils, so it's very positive on the environmental side. It's also positive on the climate change adaptation issue. So there's many positive effects here again. I will not list them, but just as a few examples, we know that with conservation agriculture, we can catch more rainwater, and we can also isolate the soil from the baking sun. And this helps a lot. All those things help a lot with climate change adaptation. Furthermore, and this might not be known by everybody, conservation agriculture is highly productive. Indeed, conservation agriculture, the yield gap between conservation agriculture and conventional agriculture today is only 2.5%. So today, conservation agriculture is yielding 2.5% less than conventional farming. It's a gap. However, with the advance in technology and in agronomy conservation agriculture is doing, I believe this gap is going to be closed very soon, and I even believe that conservation agriculture will soon yield higher than conventional farming. Also, conservation agriculture today is the first alternative to conventional farming. We have today 125 million hectares worldwide of conservation agriculture. As a point of comparison, organic farming is 43 million hectares worldwide, which means that conservation agriculture is about 3 times as big as organic farming. Then you might ask, why is ZipDrill better? Indeed, with 125 million hectares worldwide of conservation agriculture, there exists already a number of zero-tillage seeders. The question becomes, what does ZipDrill differently? What does he do better? ZipDrill does a combination of things together which make it better. ZipDrill gives a clean seed-to-soil contact, a better seed hydration and respiration. It maintains or improves soil structure, and it makes an efficient use of fertilizer. Also, it's cheap and affordable. And the combination of all those things makes ZipDrill a better drill than anything else on the market. Thanks for watching this video. You can now watch the next video, or if you have any question, you can contact us. Thanks for watching.